fame. Look, we know your type, afraid of a fade. You ashamed when I said, shit, a spade is a spade. To me, my transition got me showered in praise. From the streets to the stage.
Hey man, welcome to a Spade podcast. I am your host, T Col. Follow me on Instagram at T_Col29, man.
Hey man, what time is the kid? Your partner, my partner, everybody partner, DJ Potna V. Make sure you follow my IGs, Potna24, POTNADEM24. Make sure you follow the gang as well. Spade
Pod.
POD.
Yes, sir. While you at it, make sure y'all subscribe to our YouTube channel, a Spade podcast. Like, share, subscribe, comment, all that good stuff. And while you at it, we are accepting donations to our Cash App, $, a Spade podcast. You know what I'm saying? Black brands, black businesses. You would like ad placements on our platform, tapping us right now.
Yeah.
Feel me? Boom. Hey, how you feeling, my brother?
Hey man, I'm feeling good, man. Feeling good, feeling great. How are you, bro?
Man, I'm doing great, man.
For sure.
Yes, sir. And then, hey, I like our guest right now, bro. I feel like original, originality.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Not letting anything come in his way.
Mm-hmm.
Sticking to the code.
For sure.
Sticking to the vision.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? Like, grind up too. And not afraid to be himself.
For sure.
And, I ain't gonna talk too much, man. We got the one and only 13, Lord DeAndre.
Oh, Lord.
How you feeling, man?
Vibing.
Great.
Glad to be alive. Glad to be here.
For sure.
For sure. Enjoying the same atmosphere as these great individuals.
That's dope.
For sure.
Hey, man, we done read your bio and everything. I really ain't need that, I'm gonna be honest.
I mean, at the same time, he's not
It's just like, I feel like it's a professional way to go.
Yeah, for sure.
Just forward it all over that just in case it could be something you miss.
Yeah.
You don't know.
I mean, we could say he ain't a stranger to the Spade podcast.
Oh, not at all.
Technically, I have made a cameo, I have made a little guest appearance.
Yeah.
I ain't lying.
If you don't remember, we had chopped up for a little bit at Brad Jam last year at Serenity. That shit was real dope.
Speaking of Brad Jam, y'all heard about Brad Jam 23?
What it probably in June?
Yeah, June 2nd.
2nd or 29th?
Pretty sure it was like, unless they changed the date. Well, I ain't gonna say the date then unless they work some kinks.
You a part of it?
I mean, I done heard some things about it, so I just want to put that out there.
For sure.
Man, heard some things about it, man.
Man, put us down. I want to know.
Hey, man, I'm gonna put these folks all the way down. They'll see it though when it's time. They're gonna get put down.
Bigger this time.
Definitely.
For sure.
Hey, like me seeing you perform, just speaking about Brad Jam last year.
Yeah, that was the first time we met, right?
Yeah. First time. And then your stage presence is very dominant.
Definitely. Have to dominate the area because it's like, as an artist, we got our own worlds. People don't really think about it like that, but you building a world and you got to bring the audience into that world, especially whenever they unfamiliar. You got to like really captivate them. So it comes down to like shock value, just your overall aura, everything, like the way you talk and interact with the crowd, all that shit. Like you got to be able to captivate the audience for real.
Because they'll never forget it.
Exactly.
They'll never forget it.
You want them to be able to be on the way home like, hey, what was that dude's name? You feel me?
Yeah. So when did you learn that though? How important that was?
Crazy thing, I feel like that shit was always in me. Cause like, dead ass, my first time ever performing, it was in Macon too. Matter of fact, y'all probably know my brother Chris Wynn, Stavario Wynn, from like the Madvocates. Goddamn, he done did a lot of like music shit on here. We first met when I was 15, right? I ain't even like we didn't know each other, nothing. He didn't even know about me, none of that. Goddamn, cause our daddy, he was a Rolling Stone for sure.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah, but goddamn, we didn't even know about each other or nothing. We met when we was 15. When I was like 15, and he put me on a show that he was hosting because we just happened to be following the same career path at the time, doing it the same way, self-sufficient. He was throwing an event and he put me on the lineup, and when I jumped on the stage, that was my first time ever on that stage performing as a musician, like as an artist, and like. The same way I kind of take over the stage now, like I kind of was doing it then too.
Came in like that.
Yeah, I was kind of doing the same shit, like jumping around and all that shit. Like I just shared a post on my Instagram a couple weeks ago. It ain't there no more because I be archiving shit, but I shared a video from like 10 years ago. That's about how long that was. And I was on stage like somebody put a camera in my face while I was up there, and I like grabbed the camera and like jumped off the stage like back then. Like, you feel me?
Yeah.
So that shit been there.
Damn. That's dope. That's dope. Like, you play your own instruments.
Definitely.
Like, and I see you really getting in your bag with it too. Cause like you might just make a reel of you adding to a song that's already out.
Yeah.
Just show the people like, man, I got range.
Type shit.
Yeah. So when you feel like you had to share more with your fans.
Recently, whenever Instagram started, well, not really just Instagram, but whenever TikTok came out, and then all the other platforms started adopting the same features as TikTok, like the reels and shit like that, and you know, the accessibility got like a lot higher. People have more access to their favorite artists and shit now. So if you're not doing those extra steps, you feel me, to give them people that extra visibility, they forget about you. Because all they got to do is go look up another artist that's doing it. You
Right.
feel me? So you got to be one of the ones that's doing it. So that's when I started really like just trying to find more little creative ways to give more of myself to the people.
How did you even get into playing instruments?
That was way before rapping. Like I never even
Using
wanted
the
to be
band
rapping.
or?
Nah, hell nah. I just always been a different type of individual, and like I grew up in like a Christian. I can't really say Christian household, but my mama was like very Christian, put it like that. So like we was going to church and shit when I was young, but goddamn one day at church, like it's a dude playing an acoustic guitar or some shit, and then I just asked him like, how the hell you play that bitch? And then he showed me a little quick song. It was One by Metallica. That's the name of the song, One by Metallica. And he showed me the opening riff to that, and shit, that shit was just history. Like, I started fucking around with it because my stepbrother had one that he kind of knew how to play a little bit of shit. And then I did Kung Fu back then too. My Kung Fu teacher just so happened to be in a band. Like, he knew how to play guitar, and he was a drummer for real, nigga, touring and all type of shit. So he was giving me game on like drums and guitar at that time. 'Cause I played both, you feel me? So he gifted me a guitar. My first guitar was a classical guitar with nylon strings on it. I remember that shit. And I don't know, I just was fascinated with that bitch, bro. And ever since then, I don't know, it was just like another part of me. That bitch became like a body part, for real. I was like one with the guitar at one point.
You came in with it.
For sure. But like over time, maturing as an individual, like I left that shit in the past. Like I quit playing guitar for almost like probably 10 years or something, bro, for real. And it wasn't until about 3-4 years ago, whenever I picked it back up. I was already pursuing a rap career at that point, like deep off in that shit. Then I picked it back up, and now it gave me like a whole new breath of fresh air. Like, it's the one thing that I feel like really diversifies me from other people, because, you know, people can put instruments in their music and say they this and that, but if they not really doing that shit, like, it's a little different when it's like coming straight from the source.
So like, all right, you from Dublin, correct?
Yup, Dublin, Georgia, born and raised. East Dublin, Georgia, really.
East Dublin, okay. And like, how is that like growing up there in Dublin, in East Dublin?
Shit, I mean, it's a vibe. Not for real though. I'm really bullshit. Really ain't no vibe. That's just some shit niggas be saying. It really ain't a vibe while I'm thinking about it. It's some bullshit, low key, but it's like it's what I know. So that's why I say it's a vibe, I guess.
It's your home.
Yeah, it ain't nothing to do. People come to Macon. You feel me?
It's
to
really what
have
we
fun.
think.
Like,
It's really what we think about it.
yeah, it's exactly what you think it is. I promise you. People be like, "Oh, that's country shit." Nah, for real. But it's so country that you don't even go out and do country shit. It's so country you just stay at the crib. Like, you either stay at the crib or you leave the city. Like, you go somewhere else for real. Like,
Right.
there ain't nothing to do there at all. Nothing. Like, we got a bowling alley.
Y'all had a club down there, I
Nobody
think. I
Yeah,
went to a club. It was like years ago. I
Yeah,
went to.
we got like 2 new clubs that just recently opened, but they like small as hell and don't nobody even know about them bitches yet. Like Sparkles. Yeah, you probably talking about Fab if it's just
I don't know. It's some. No, it ain't went up for years ago. It was like 10. It was like 10
yeah,
years
that
ago.
probably was JJ then.
It was some country shit too.
Yeah, probably was.
Yeah.
One way
Facts.
in, one way out type
Facts.
shit. Yep.
Yeah.
JJ's. Then they had like Fab. Well, they changed the name of Fab to Macy's. They changed the name of that bit a couple times, and they kept dying out that motherfucker. Niggas keep dying so much, they got to try to revamp it. I got stuck at Fab one time. That's part of the reason why I don't even if it was new clubs going around out that bitch, I wouldn't even know about it, 'cause I don't go, cuz. But I got stuck at the club one time, right?
Explain that, yeah.
I got stuck out
How
this
you
bitch.
got stuck?
Look, this back when I used to do my thing for real. Like, I was smoking the gas, on the lean, all that type of shit back then in high school. So, goddamn, we in the party, I'm lit, I'm having hella lean. sipping, moving slow. The whole party just slowed up. I'm on the gas too. I got a blunt in my eye. Next thing you know, everybody just start pushing. I'm talking about it's deep like sardines in that bitch. Everybody just start pushing the shit. We all just woo, goddamn. Next thing you know, people start falling and shit. Motherfuckers start running out the door. It's a small ass door though, like small as fuck. I'm stuck in between the door, like I'm stuck in that bit, bro. Like I can't even get through because there's so many people behind me. I finally squeeze through and I go outside where everybody at, and then some niggas get to hitting. The niggas start getting his ass beat. You know how that go. So then next thing you know, he just ka. Them bitches just whizzing. I'm moving so slow though, cause I'm like still geeking. My partners, they had the car waiting on me already though, cause I drove. I finally get to the car. They like, bro, open the door. You know, they mad as fuck. Goddamn. So yeah, I finally get in the car and I try to drive forward, not knowing there's a ditch in front of me though. Done bottomed out in the ditch. So they just shooting. We all just laid back. It's just boom, 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 ping, ping. We hearing all them shots hitting. They done hit my car and all type of shit, bro. So we just sitting there hoping we don't get hit. The bullets finally stop, and then we get out, trying to like push the car and shit. We can't push that bitch, so we just sitting there waiting. One of my partners, he like, fuck that, I'm gone. He done start walking. The police done pulled up. They done put crime scene tape around, cause the nigga got shot out there. He got shot in the head. Unfortunately, he passed away. And he wasn't from there.
Damn.
But yeah, they put tape around my car and shit, cause it was shot. I had to stay and get investigated and shit. They done brought me into a car and shit, asking me all kind of questions and shit about it. Like, I was stuck out there all night till about 6 in the morning. My people had to come get me. That shit was so crazy.
Did you sober up fast?
Immediately. Look, no bullshit. As soon as I seen lights, I went in my backseat, grabbed all the lean, because I had hella lean at the time. I had grabbed all the lean. I'm walking to the woods, just throwing shit in all different directions. Like,
Throwing pints.
oh God, I'm just like, I'm clear-minded though. Like, I ain't drunk, I ain't high, I ain't feeling none of that shit no more, bro. I was just trying to get myself situated. That's all I was thinking about, but it was fun though in retrospect.
Solid.
Yeah, in retrospect, it sucks that somebody had to die, but you know, it's shit that you gotta experience in life. Shit like that let you know how to carry yourself for future events. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Now I don't go nowhere intoxicated for real. You feel me? I don't do no drug no more, besides drinking every now and then. So now it's like I'm way more on point, but I probably would have never got to that point if I wouldn't have been through shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
Facts. So like being in East Dublin and did
y'all really got sides for real?
Got who?
It's big enough for y'all to have sides.
Yeah,
it ain't big, but yeah, it's sides for sure. We got south side and outside, west side. And East Dublin East Dublin, the whole east side though. Like
they address say East Dublin.
Yeah, like East Dublin is a whole other zip code.
Yeah,
you feel me?
Oh, for real?
It's another city. Like yeah, like if you from East Dublin, you can't just put Dublin on your shit. It's got to be East Dublin. You feel me?
Oh damn, I didn't know that.
But yeah, they got sides too though, like the north side and the south side and the west. They got all that shit though.
I had noticed that when me and Duke then we be going down on the market and stuff. But
you be going who?
Market putting up posters and stuff like that.
Oh, to market. I thought you were saying you be going to the market. I was gonna say, cause we got a little farmers market out there, but that shit ain't nothing. That's why I was gonna say, why you got on God?
But not like were you like a internet kid? What I mean by that, you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, definitely. I grew up in that era like I didn't have internet at first, and then when we did get dial up and shit, you feel me? But I was on that motherfucker like, oh yeah, for sure. I popped a bit. Yeah. That's me.
Yeah, that's you. Yeah.
I'm doing something right now, bro. I ain't even in town. All right. My bad. I want to spew that bit.
That player right there.
Toast up, man. Goddamn. Spade to Spade pod.
For sure.
I take this shot.
Yeah, gonna
get it. I got it now.
The cost?
Oh, okay, never mind.
We finished with though.
Yeah, I'm cool. Goddamn. What I was saying? Oh yeah, about the internet shit. Yeah, facts. Goddamn. Yeah, I grew up fucking with the internet heavy, cause like I was always just a kind of introverted type of nigga, and I was always interested in a lot of different shit. So I use the internet as a tool to like just learn about all type of shit and just explore all types of shit. So I was fucking with the social media and shit when it first came out. That's how I got popping for real doing music, cause I learned how to finesse social media before other people knew how to finesse it. You know what I'm saying?
In what ways? What'd you say?
For instance, basically just basic marketing tactics and upscaling ideas and shit like that, making shit seem a lot larger than it really is at the time so that people buy into it to the point where it gets big. Like, for instance, y'all have like done events and shit, right? Like,
Yeah.
you know how club promoters and shit, they'll have the bouncer, say the doors open at 10, they have the bouncers hold the line till 11 so it look more deep than it is.
Yeah.
Just like little simple little shit like that. Just, it's all like psychology, you feel me? Like people trying to make shit look more lit than it really is.
Which one you want? Migos? You want champagne?
He told whatever.
We got cups. A cup behind the wall. Yeah.
Hey, look, when I see
He did it twice.
A pastor?
when I see,
Damn.
On me twice, and I'm like,
I thought you were supposed to be holding him and Lee ass. Or you keep pushing.
I'm like, well, I guess we finna go.
Yeah, man.
about whatever was going on.
Yeah, for real. About the speaker.
About to speak. I said, I'm like, oh man, I ain't, man.
He's 70 years old, but he can get where he wants.
Hey man, he was with it.
Yeah. Fuck shit. But yeah. See, that off the record shit, you never know what might happen on these platforms, bro. You never
Yeah, for
know.
y'all that don't know, they just had a pastor try to run up on their ass. The preacher tried to do it to him. Yeah, I was just saying, minding my business. My name already the Lord. I don't need you trying to come find me. You know what I mean?
On Easter.
On Easter.
On Easter. On Easter, man. He just left church. He just left
Little
church.
church on the fuck shit.
See, that what that old man came on here talking about. He was talking, that's it. The old man came on here.
Oh.
Yeah.
No, so you missed him.
Yeah.
Another guy came and he was looking for somebody.
He was looking for him. Yeah.
Yeah, you missed.
But,
Yeah.
yeah, but,
You need to go find God. Wrong thing.
yeah. But you find different ways to manipulate. Nah, I wouldn't say manipulate.
Nah, definitely that's what it is. That's
Finesse.
what marketing is. It's manipulation. That's all marketing is. It's manipulation, but in a good context.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's all I was doing for real. Like, for instance, early social media tactics like Instagram, you could goddamn follow, unfollow. The follow, unfollow method was the quickest way to grow besides hashtags. Nigga, go to your favorite rapper. Not even a favorite rapper. I would go to, like, rappers that's in the middle, like finna blow, and I'll go to their likes, and I'll follow everybody that like they shit. And then, because I know them people engage with that artist, and they'll probably like me too. All them people go follow me back, or about 50% follow me back. Next day, I'm unfollow all of them. So my ratio still look good, but I'm still gaining followers. And only about half of the people that follow me will unfollow back. So I'm still gaining like 25% of their followers every time I do that. And I built my shit up to probably like 8,000 followers around that time. And that was like way more than everybody around me. Like,
Yeah.
it ain't even 8,000 people in East Dublin. It's 3,500 people in that bitch. Like, it's a very low population. So like, that's like, nigga, I'm larger than life compared to a lot of motherfuckers around where I was from and shit. So I was just doing little shit like that, trying to make myself bigger. And to them, when they did come look at my profile, cause I ain't really market to them first. I just marketed in general. And then whenever the people around me, like in my surrounding area, looked into my shit, they was like, damn, this nigga doing something. Like,
Yeah.
heightened their perception of me off rip.
So how do you separate the social media world from reality?
I guess you just really got to know who you are as a person and put that out on social media. You get what I'm saying? A lot of people want to play a character, which you kind of have to play into a character, but the character got to be authentic. I guess that's what I'm trying to say.
Cause you just spoke about character.
Yeah.
My nigga, like, you do that.
Yeah, I'm a character. I'm a cartoon character. I wear the same thing every day.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Same thing.
The only
Seriously?
person.
All my videos, not every single day in real life.
I ain't gonna lie, cause you look like you.
Yeah.
Nah,
You know
look,
what I'm saying?
go watch any of my music videos. Like, in the
Yes.
past, like 2-3 years, I'm wearing this.
Yeah.
Go look at me on stage. I'm wearing the same thing every time.
Yes, cause I was like, but how many
Cartoon character,
White
they do not
bitches do
change.
like them in own?
They don't change clothes.
Like, how many blazers do you own?
I
how
got-
many slap bands
I
do
got
you own?
like 20 wife beaters. I got like 3 pairs of this exact same 2-piece little suit thing. Well, it's really 3-piece. I just don't wear the goddamn the vest shit.
Yeah.
I just put a wife beater because like it's
My boy
wife
got
beater
Doug
easy.
funny
Like,
closet.
huh?
I said you got Doug funny closet.
Yeah, for real. besides that, it's just like black. Just everything just black anyway, cause black always been my thing, even since when I was young. Like black is just a powerful color, like, cause it's not a color, but it's all the colors at once. It like, I don't know, it's an absorption of all of the colors at once, and it's also like an absorption of energy, if that makes sense. Like, I don't even know how to explain that shit. Like, when you walk in the room in all black, people instantly like drawn to you, cause it's kind of like a mystique around you. I don't really know how to put it. That shit might don't make sense, but
Men in Black.
that's just how I feel about it. Yeah, for real though.
It's-
You see a motherfucker walk in with a black suit on,
Men in Black, like, oh,
It's
shit.
plain, but it's
yeah, you just automatically thinking, damn, who that is?
Yeah.
You feel me?
It damn sure ain't pink.
at least like T Col said, man. You know what I'm saying? You like a very original artist. Like your sound, you know what I'm saying? Your style, all that. So where you draw inspiration from? Like any type of artist, like. Cause everybody inspired by somebody, you know what I'm saying? So like,
I got 3 of them tatted on my arm right here. I got James Brown, Michael Jackson, and Jimi Hendrix. I got all 3 of them. That's like the Trinity down there. James Brown, stage presence, crazy. Jimi Hendrix, stage presence, insane. Michael Jackson, stage presence, crazy, calculated, all that. Like, I definitely draw inspiration from them 3, particularly when it comes to just like that, they aura, all that type of shit. They all 3 philosophical people. You watch their interviews, you're gonna be like, damn, how the fuck he came up with them, that assortment of words to answer this question, like shit like that.
yeah.
And then as far as like the rap side, like the swag come from like Young Thug, Travis Scott, you feel me? And like even like early on, I say like Lil B, the bass guy, Lil B and Soulja Boy, just the carefreeness.
Not Playboy.
Not for real. That's what's so crazy. Everybody always be like thinking like I just love Playboy Cardi. Like, not for real though. He hard as fuck. I listen to his music and shit, like a lot of like some of his newer shit, but I don't really get no inspiration from him because I say I get motivation from him.
That's a newer artist though. So
Man, he came out like 2015 though.
Yeah, I often say I knew about him back then too though. Cause I was a
Bro,
music head.
Bro,
Fact.
boy.
yeah, for sure. But he newer. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I get what you're saying though. It's just like, I don't know, I get motivation from him because he's doing what I've been doing, but he do it on a high level. So
That's
it gives me motivation that like, okay, what I'm doing is right. Maybe when I was doing it wasn't the right time for the world to receive it. You get what I'm saying? Because I've been mixing rock and rap shit back when I first started rapping, but I kind of fell away from that shit trying to do what I felt like the masses would like more, and now I'm getting back more on that shit like now in my career. So yeah, I feel like, yeah, he kind of motivate me in that way, but I ain't really just inspired by him because I've been on that type
I've
of
been
shit.
take shirt off and we don't give a fuck. Be having that. Both had got that high energy.
Yeah.
High energy.
Yeah, definitely.
You got mosh pit vibe.
Yeah.
For sure. Yeah, that's one of my new things for sure. I'm trying to start a pit at every show. Every single show now.
I ain't gonna lie now. At the music awards that you came,
Hey, that shit was so funny to me, bro, at the music award, cause it's like everybody sitting down, like, trying to be all goddamn that shit. Then I'm like, what the fuck we doing? Oh, my damn jacket and shit, and I jump out the stage and shit. It's white ladies, old white ladies in the front row. I'm just, we don't get no fuck. Right in their face and shit. They told me not to cuss and shit.
oh man,
They
How
told
can
me,
you do that song without it?
you know what I'm saying? I was, cause bro was asking me like, for Snap,
yeah.
before the shit, he was like, you gotta do that, we don't get no fucks, but like, is it a way you can do like a clean verse? I was like, bro, I'll just do a different song, bro. And then he called me like again the next day, like, bro, you gotta do that, we don't get no fucks, bro. I don't know how you wanna all that shit. Say, look, bro, I'm just gonna do my thing.
I can't give you a story for real. Like,
Yeah, what's up?
that's when you introduced to me.
What, that we don't get no fucks?
Not like
Oh, at that show?
what I was on the board for the awards.
Okay, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So we going through artists for people who weren't hip to artists. Of course, I'm hip to everything going.
Yeah.
But for the people who was in the room, they wasn't hip. So we going through videos. They, like this him like they do. When it got to your song, like I forget what song it was.
Sell My Soul.
Might have been that.
I know they had the music video for Sell My Soul on the
For sure.
nominee shit.
Okay, that's the one. So we going through this shit. Like I'm tight nigga. I don't be. Even if I ain't hip,
Yeah.
I do it with him. Like I ask, like, bro, who that? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But if I ain't hip for real,
You just gonna search
you
it on
not
your
you
own
not
time.
gonna know I don't know.
Yeah.
Cause he gonna be like, why the fuck I don't know who this shit is? So when I see him, I'm like, this shit fire.
Yeah.
I ain't finna tell nobody I don't know this shit. 'Cause I'm a DJ. You know what I'm saying? Like
Facts.
I supposed to know this. So this when I got hit to you like right for that. Like,
That's
bro,
Yeah.
crazy. I know I played that We Don't Give a Fuck prior to the award show.
You might have heard it, just didn't.
But
have
it
nothing to it.
depends on the timeline of it.
Yeah, because like back when we was shooting at the club at Nietzsche, and I had played We Don't Give a Fuck, you like, who is that? I like, hold on.
Okay, so bam, we
Yeah.
don't get no fucks, and then the other song that he was saying, but that shit was like some deal, like man, like cause Snap knew he was like, bro, and I was like,
That's crazy too, cause I didn't know like none of y'all niggas like knew my shit or none of that. Like I didn't know that. Like I guess like when you're the person doing the shit, it's hard to see like the magnitude of the shit. Like
Yeah.
I don't know. I be feeling like I'm still just starting. Like every day I feel like I'm just starting. I think that's what give me the hunger to keep going with this shit for real and keep pushing the agendas. 'Cause,
That's great.
like I been heard of you. Like been heard of your ass. Like
word.
no cap. Like cause I been in making this shit. Like when I first started doing music, like I said, my first show was making, so that was like my introduction to like, okay, there's a music scene up here. Let me try to market myself up here.
Yeah.
So like, I don't know. Like I just been heard of you.
Cause like Look Gang is from Dublin, right?
No, he ain't from Dublin. He from Milledgeville.
Okay, they from Milledgeville.
Yeah.
Okay. See, I've been familiar with Look Gang though.
Yeah.
Look
And see,
Gang, Cabayas, and
and Dolo.
Dolo for sure.
Yeah, see, I knew them. Well, I knew Cabayas cause of college. He went to Fort Valley. Me and him both went to Fort Valley. I think he stayed a little bit longer though. I ain't really stay, but goddamn, that's how I met him. And I had brought the studio and shit my second semester, cause like I'm like, bro, ain't no way I'm finna be out here just broke as fuck. You feel me? Around all these opportunities and shit. So I brought my studio up there and I started doing goddamn little sessions and shit for people. And he came and recorded with me a couple times, and that's how we got cool. Plus we had a business class together, and we were both always late as hell to the class, getting kicked out, turned around and shit. As soon as we get over there and shit like that, so we just started chopping it, kicking it, shit like that. And we finally linked on music last year though, but we been to each other.
With the Water song.
Yeah, facts with Water. We recorded that shit at Boosie crib.
Word.
Yeah.
Yeah, cause I've been had a music relationship with them just out of DJing or whatever, and so when the Water song came, I was like, "Damn, this shit hard," and I didn't even know you was on the shit. Like,
yeah, cause he kind of I was telling him like, shit, bro, this both of our song, you feel me? Like, so he promoting that shit like it his shit too, you feel me?
with Bootsy and
Facts.
shit.
Cause bro, he showed my shit to Boosie before. That song Money Coming In, like, and Boosie, I showed him that shit before I dropped it, and Boosie was like, boy, this nigga a star. You feel me? So bro was telling me like, you gotta just start coming around more, cause like Boo fucking with you, like he fucking with you, all this type of
To
shit.
be in the loop.
Yeah, so goddamn, yeah, we linked up at his spot and made that song, and Boosie was getting ready to drop that Water Boys movie, and so we was like, shit, bro was just saying some shit. He was freestyling when the beat came on. I was like, nigga, say that right there. He said something about water, some shit. I was like, that's gotta be the hook. And then you feel me? We just started making that shit, making the song organic like that, and that's how that shit came about.
All right, so I'm gonna go back. You separate yourself from being a Dublin artist.
Definitely.
How is that like? You know a Dublin artist, and you know it's you.
Yeah.
So how you don't get?
Are there even Dublin artists?
Nigga, it's rappers everywhere.
Hell of 'em.
For real?
Listen,
Yeah.
I run a studio in East Dublin, right? Goddamn, like that's where most of my money comes from. I get most of my money out of music, even if it ain't just from my streams and shit. 'Cause I run the studio, so I hear all the music before it drop, cause I have to record all these niggas. Like it's only 2 or 3 people that record in Dublin, and I'm one of the main ones that everybody go to. I got over 120 artists folders on my hard drive. Like literally, it's a lot of their. Well, I can't say all of them from Dublin though, cause some of them come from out of town too. I done recorded a couple niggas from making and shit. Like, but yeah, it's a lot of them. It's at least about 90 of them motherfuckers from the dub for sure. It's a lot of them, man.
So it's just like you cut through that shit though. Like it's tough to cut through anywhere that you were at.
Cause my brain is like, I don't know, my shit just so out there for real. Like, I don't know, I don't let that local shit consume
You're not in
Thank
Dublin
you.
Cause
in your mind.
Yeah.
exactly, like I ain't never been in Dublin in my mind, and also physically, I don't go out. You feel me? I don't go nowhere. I be at my house around my own energy. I got my studio, like my own studio. I don't gotta have no other engineer, like, you feel me, manipulating my sound or anything, or not like in a bad way or nothing.
Yeah,
but like,
yeah.
you feel me? I don't got nobody telling me what to say or how I should say shit or how I should act. I ain't got nobody to even be influenced by for real, except for myself when I'm out there. Cause I'm like, not on no cocky shit, but like one of the biggest people in my city doing that shit for real. Like, probably the biggest. Like,
No, you probably.
So how you don't let that shit cloud your mind though. Like, see, I'm the biggest.
Cause I know Dublin small as fuck.
But I'm just
Being,
saying,
being the
but
biggest in Dublin ain't shit.
but
Being hump.
I understand that, but
feel
it's
me?
people that think they just the biggest fish in this city that they on top.
When they come to any city,
In the city.
They got
'cause you
a
a big
ceiling.
fish.
They ass got
in
a
a-
ceiling.
In
I
a
feel like
small tank, wherever that
I
shit
feel like I ain't got
Oh,
no
higher.
ceiling.
Yeah.
Like, okay, yeah, big fish in the small tank. I don't feel like I'm in no tank. I'm in like the whole ocean. I could swim to the whole other side of the world, I feel like, and I ain't been there yet. So
Yeah.
I'm trying to reach that motherfucker. Like, yeah, I done did international music. Nigga, Izzo Mandias just DM'd me last night. One of the biggest artists in the Czech Republic.
Yeah.
It's two of the biggest artists. I got one song already with one of the biggest artists over there in the Czech Republic. No other nigga, we working on some shit now. He just DM'd me last night. I got another a German girl. I can't name. It's like Cherry Moya. We working on some shit. Goddamn. It's another international artist. I don't know. It's just a lot of shit. Like, I'm trying to expand this shit, bro.
Yeah.
Like, that Dublin shit ain't about nothing. It's like, it's what, 10,000 people in the city of Dublin, 10, 15,000 in Dublin, 3,000 in East Dublin. Now I got more followers than that.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like,
Yeah.
man, we trying to, and I still ain't got that many followers in my opinion.
Right.
You feel me?
Right.
I got like 28K or some shit. That ain't shit. It's 7 billion people in this world. Why the fuck would I be worried about that small ass city
Yeah,
and being on top in that small ass city? That shit ain't nothing.
Thank you. I'm
Yeah,
just saying,
yeah.
man, people that got that
No, I know
mindset,
that. I ain't.
they
Feel like that
I'm just-
in different cities. They
Yeah.
like, I got the city. Like,
Yeah, I got the city, you know?
I'm the big, but ain't nobody outside your city heard you.
Right.
And on top of that, it's still people in your city that don't like you. It don't matter how big you is, it's still
Facts.
people in your own city that don't like you. It's hella people in my city that hate me.
Yeah.
You feel me? Just cause like at one point I would pop my shit on their head. Like, y'all niggas ain't my shit. I'm him. Like, and I know I'm him. The rest of the world just don't know it yet.
You was
Y'all niggas
confident.
know it, but
So how you had required a taste for the Beckies?
for the who?
What?
The who? The Beckys?
Nah, I heard what he said, but
He
I
said,
ain't-
how about
it news to me what he's saying.
How did you acquire the taste for the Beckies?
how did I acquire the taste for the Beckys?
Yeah.
Shit, I've been on that. Been on that.
This shit new to me. That's your preference.
I mean, shit. I just like what I like. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, like when I seen him, like that man
This shit new to me.
had the flakes on him, you know what I'm saying? And I'm just like, wow, this like he really lived the rock for shit.
That's how I acquired the taste for the Beckys. Hey, you know, I ain't never heard nobody say that, though, but
Hey man, especially
You ain't never heard
man.
you ain't never heard the term.
I heard the term. I just ain't never heard nobody say the way he just
Yes, he had to
That
bring it
shit
in.
came.
He like
Yeah.
put a little swag on.
You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
For sure. Nah, yeah. Like, shit.
I just ain't want to say the white bitches. You know what I'm saying? I ain't want to say that.
Everything
Okay.
just like white bitches.
Yeah.
Like I like my girl, and then I like, you feel me? I just like good looking females in general. Like, you know, female look good, she look good, but
For sure.
you know,
But you
my
just-
girl just look good and she a vibe. So
Yeah.
that's what that is.
for sure.
Hey, but I don't know. Like, even when I was young, like, you know, white girls just was attracted to me for some reason. I think it's my nose
Bunnies.
though, bro. I be telling my girl that shit all the time because I got a little nose. Like, my nose ain't just fatty hair like a lot of black niggas. I be like, my nose ain't. I got a white boy nose. That what it is. I swear to God, you can ask me, bro.
I had a white girlfriend in kindergarten.
In kindergarten,
Yeah,
you ain't go good.
I mean, her name was Gina.
Wow.
What, your people must didn't like that shit or something?
I mean, my sister did a little bit.
Yeah. I ain't gonna lie, a lot of black girls be hating on that shit, but
Yeah,
I don't
bet.
feel like why. I don't feel like you should hate on what other people doing. They probably like bitch, I don't want to fuck you no way, ho.
It was just like
Why is you mad about what I'm doing with my dick?
Right.
Fuck.
snow bunnies.
Yeah.
You could have went there.
I didn't want to use. I had one.
Yeah,
of
I
these,
feel that because that sounded a little bit more derogatory.
Yeah,
yeah.
No, man.
Yes.
But you know, we say that for
Yeah, we do.
You say
but-
bunny.
Yeah.
Yeah, bunny.
Nah, I get you though.
You know,
Yeah.
I just like some rocks. I said y'all drinking fall lines and shit. I just like they realize.
Nah, that shit
hippie
free though. That shit was free.
Yeah, we get.
No disrespect to Fall
I
Line.
fuck with fall
Yeah,
line.
facts. They put me in a commercial. Like my first time meeting them, they put me in one of their commercials. I was at the skate park. They pulled up. I got in their commercial. It's just like I don't really like bitter beer.
Mhm.
Some people like that, like Coronas and shit. I don't like Corona and shit, bro. But
Yeah.
I drink the Fall Line shit because they fuck with me. I'm gonna fuck with them, support their movement. I'm gonna take a picture with that shit and all, cause I rock with them.
We fought fire line.
Yeah, we fuck with fall line. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, we gotta do some shit with fall line.
Coming.
Yeah, it's on the way. Oh yeah, speaking about your skating, bro. Like, Everything about you is just like I can see a market for it. Everything about you is marketable. I don't feel like someone can look at you and be like, I can't do nothing with this. I feel like everything you doing, you got a lane to appeal to an audience to make the kid or like the little white kid feel like, oh damn, I can rock with him, or any little kid that really a black kid that have the aspiration to want to pick up a skateboard. Like I remember being a kid
Not
looking at Tony Hawk and shit, me buying Tony Hawk, the game and shit, doing kick flips, ollies and shit like that, doing all them 720s and shit.
But we ain't skating for real.
We ain't scared. I'm scared as fuck. I
but
go
on the game.
Yeah, on the game. I'm fearless. You know when Bam and Jared was on that shit and all that, bro. Like I remember them days and watching that as a kid. Like MTV was very important. I feel like in our era of growing up. So we seen that, and you taking the initiative yourself pick up a skateboard. So when did you pick up a skateboard, bro?
My stepbrother. Okay, yeah. Look, this kind of go back tying to what you was just asking about. Like the interracial shit. Cause my mama, she married to a white man. Okay. So that shit been normalized to me since I was younger, like since I was like 4, 5, some shit like that.
So do on your stepdad, do like he act like a white man, or?
I mean, yeah, I guess like he act kind of like me though. Like he don't really just talk a lot.
Yeah, like a nigga.
Nah, he don't just act like a nigga for real, but
he got a low haircut.
A low haircut,
yeah.
Kind of slutty, yeah. He getting old now though, you feel me? So
we talking about back then though,
yeah. Like he got a tape, but not like that though, not like that. He got a buzz cut though for sure. Like it's a buzz cut for sure. Yeah. And he got tattoos and shit. Like he ride motorcycles and shit like that.
Okay.
And yeah, he was just a cool ass nigga, hardworking individual. So like I always had respect for white people.
Got respect.
Young, growing up, because and my stepbrother, like he is white also, because that was his son, and they used to come over like every other weekend and shit like that. So he is the one that introduced me to skateboarding though, because he had the Tony Hawk Pro Skater 3 game, and I was playing it. One day he brought his skateboard over there. He didn't even really know how to ride that bitch, but we was just young, trying to play, fucking with that bitch, and then nigga just wanted one. After that, I wanted my own, and then my parents they bought us skateboard one Christmas. They bought both of us a skateboard, and from that day forward, we just started riding them bitches. Like we just started getting deep in that shit, bro. Like I ain't even want to play basketball. Like I started playing basketball for the rec department and shit when I was young, but like I ain't even want to play that shit for real, because I was just so tied up on skateboarding. Like that was all I wanted to do.
So how was you looked upon, like being a black kid picking up a skateboard?
Shit, it was definitely people, especially back then, motherfuckers be like, white boy shit.
Yeah.
You know, like white boy shit.
Yeah.
I never gave a fuck about what other people thought ever in life, though. I don't know why. I don't know how God blessed me with that type of confidence or whatever, but I never once gave a fuck about none of that shit. People said that about guitar, too.
Yeah.
But nowadays, nigga look at me like, boy, this nigga cool as fuck. He's skateboarding and he play guitar, nigga. I was going through that burner back then, though. You feel me? Not caring, though. Like, still not caring. I could have been gave up the first time somebody told me some shit like that. And now they wouldn't be looking at me like a cool-ass, unique individual.
Listen, one thing I say, bro, I respect niggas anybody who ride a skateboard, bro.
It's hard.
Because I've picked up a skateboard before in my life.
People don't understand.
I can't do it.
Yeah,
so when I see niggas riding down the street with skateboard, they just be, I was like, right, nigga, fire. You know what I'm saying?
The thing about skateboarding, even more than just being some cool, little scary, like, shit to do, it's like you're facing fear every second that you're on that bit. You facing fear and you working so hard to overcome it. No matter how many times you fall in the process, you get back up and you overcome it. And those principles are basic principles that you carry with you in all aspects of life afterwards. And since I started so young, that shit was cemented in my brain. So now everything I do, I treat it just like it's a new skateboarding trick. If I'm not succeeding, I'm just gonna step back and analyze, see what I'm doing wrong, try to do it better this next time, do it better this next time until I finally get it. And then after I get it, I'm gonna try to do it 1,000 more times, just a little bit better each time. And even if I fall again, once I felt like I done mastered it, I can still get back up and try it again, because it's not over. Like, I can keep doing that shit. That's the type of shit like that skateboarding, I feel like, teaches you when you started off at a young age. Like, it's more than just a cool little fun sport, I swear.
So what trick you working on now?
I just skate really, like, I can't just say it's one trick.
You don't know the name of the tricks.
I don't.
The Ollie 3000.
I got a good little bag of tricks right now, I can't lie. So it ain't really just no shit I'm just like, can say that I just locked in working on, because I'm really just perfecting my style of skateboarding, really, at this point. I'm working on a little video part, too. Like, for those that don't know, like, when skateboarders, they put out little video parts every now and then. It's just like, you go out in the streets though, like street skateboarding. We ain't going to no skate parks.
Right.
Nah, we skating like the streets for real.
I remember watching them videos. That shit used to be on pay-per-view. Like,
Yeah. You used to have to like buy that type of shit for real. Like, now it's all just on YouTube like everything else. But
Yep.
yeah, I'm working on one right now.
been
for
fucking
sure.
with Clockwork.
No, fuck them.
Okay then.
Whoa.
All right. So
Yeah,
anyway,
Hey, look, I got a question. We just get it for
Hey, hold on, real quick though. I will clear this up. Not fuck the employees, cause I fuck with most of the employees. The owner of Clockwork, fuck him,
the little white dude.
You
bitch.
fuck with Tommy?
Yeah, I fuck with Tommy. That's my guy.
dog. We got Tommy
I fuck
coming.
with Ben. I fuck with fuck. I ain't gonna say the rest of that night cause I slipping
You
my mind
gonna
right now.
forget,
But
but
I
yeah.
fuck with them.
Yeah.
But the owner,
Shout out to Tommy.
bitch
Yeah, my
ass
dog.
nigga. The owner is a hoe. Hate him.
Damn.
Yeah, he a bitch, man. Cause how you own a skate shop, but you just always like talking down on like local skateboarders and shit that's trying to like push the agenda for skating and spend money with you. You feel me? And you online talking down on them and shit like that. Like that shit lame as fuck. And that's the type of shit he be on. And he a grown ass man.
Yeah, he's super grown.
Yeah, he old.
He grown as fuck.
Yeah.
Too old to be doing shit like that.
Yeah, he in his 40s.
Yeah, that shit whack. But anyway,
Hey, listen. Yeah, anyway. Hey, I got a question, bro.
what's up?
Real talk. You don't listen to Future for real?
Not for real, but I can say one thing though. On the way up here, bro played a little AI. It's you know how they got the AI songs where
Lord.
it's other people.
Yeah, for sure.
Like,
but I
singing
don't.
their songs?
Yeah.
It was Lil Uzi singing Codeine Crazy. Like Codeine Crazy now, I can't lie.
Come on now.
I was playing that bit back when I used to smoke the gas and shit
Come on.
in high school.
Spiritual.
Yeah, for sure. That's one of the ones. I played that now.
Singing Cody Crazy,
But
I've never heard that.
it's next level. Like it's
I
on
even
YouTube.
it's on YouTube. That shit fire. But I even said that shit too though in like multiple anytime they ask me about Future in interviews, like it ain't like I just don't listen to him at all. Like I'm gonna be like cut that shit off. It's just like I'm not finna turn that shit on willingly on my own. Like you know what I mean? But all his like hit songs and shit that everybody know, I know them bitches too. Cause you can't not know it. He's one of the biggest artists in the world. Like you can't not listen to Future for real. He's just not my preference. But again, I don't listen to a lot of music either though. Like Young Thug is one of my favorite rappers, and I barely turn his shit on these days. Like, you know what I mean? He my favorite. Travis Scott is my favorite rapper for real. But I don't listen to him like that either. You feel me? He's still my favorite though.
I can feel that.
Future is a good artist when he want to be. He make a lot of bullshit too sometimes. Now you
So-
can't deny it. But
So what's your favorite
Yeah.
Travis project?
Al Farrell, the first one. A lot of people don't know nothing about that Al Farrell.
Not last rodeo.
Nah, Al Farrell was pure. That was when he was first coming in the game. 'Cause I got on him 2012 before that shit dropped. 2012, I seen him on MTV. He
I
used
can
to
feel
keep,
that.
he used to keep popping up on you. This back when they played music videos all night on MTV. I wake up about 3, 4 in the morning for like almost a week straight, and his shit would come on. His music video for Quintana. It's an old song he make out Quintana. That shit would pop up every time I wake up in the middle of the night, and to the point where it got drilled into my subconscious. So that one day I went to school asking niggas, "Yeah, y'all fuck with Travis Scott," thinking that he already popping, but these niggas don't even know what I'm talking about. So
Ain't here.
now I'm like, damn, I just found me a gym then. So I start researching them more. And then shit, that's how I really started getting hip to him. And ever since then, that nigga been one of my favorites. For real.
That's dope.
You want
I
something there, bro?
give me a little sweet right there.
You good?
Like I could hear it.
I'm about the Travis Scott.
Oh no, I was talking about the champagne. I could hear it in the head.
Oh, my fault. My fault.
No, that's all good. We ain't
Dramatic
gonna see it.
effect?
Yeah.
Yeah. Like a movie going on right there.
Yeah, Travis one of the ones that influenced me to go harder with performances too, though.
Yeah.
Cause
He the GOAT.
Yeah.
I'ma give him.
even from the beginning.
I'ma give him that.
First time I ever seen him perform live, it was on MTV as well. The U Woody Awards. This is when he first signed with T.I. Cause a lot of people don't know that. Yeah, he signed.
Yeah,
Hustle
no,
Gang
for sure.
Starting off.
That's how I know about Travis.
Yeah, facts. T.I. was performing at the U Woodies, and they had a song together back then that was going crazy. Upper Echelon. They had T.I. verse on that shit, and T.I. brought Travis out, but he didn't even like
That
niggas.
song with Quan back then too. And
Quan, yeah, that Mama Cedar.
Mama Cedar.
But I'm talking about way before.
That's
that.
before that. Yeah, for sure.
This nigga came out on stage in a ghillie suit, just like leaves and shit. You know, like that the hunters be wearing.
Yeah.
He had a ghillie suit on, so you couldn't even tell who he was. Just on stage, just jumping, all dick. Like nobody don't know who the fuck this is, but everybody just going crazy with him. He ain't even say one word into the mic yet. Nigga just stage though, just jump straight in the crowd. They carrying him, throwing him back on the stage. He's still going crazy, and that energy right there, it was just so infectious. I was like, I got to every time I perform, it got to feel like that to the people. Like it got to feel just like that.
Yeah, my favorite Travis Scott song is "Drugs You Can Try."
That's a good one.
For all time, like for some reason that song just
That's a good one.
that better than any song.
What about
that he-
Skyfall on that same project?
Yeah, that cool, but
Oh, wait, no,
still,
Skyfall went on that same
like,
project.
yes, it was.
It was?
Yeah.
Okay, fast.
Yes, it was.
Yeah, fast. Because they had Gray, Skyfall,
Yep.
Backyard Freestyle.
Yep.
Yeah. I remember all that shit. I mean, Basement Freestyle.
But like I even say like Travis Scott, like it was a whole nother world that I ain't even know about, like really until he, you know what I'm saying, did the little documentary
Yeah.
and shit. And I watched and I was just like,
That documentary down there, like, I ain't no emotional type of nigga, so I ain't like cry for real. But like, you know, like whenever something sad happened in the movie, well, I don't know
your
if
shit
y'all
get
be
wet.
crying, but,
Your
like,
shit get wet.
Nah, not for real. It's like you feel like you crying on the inside though. Like,
Yeah, I'm talking about your eyes, nigga.
it's
Man, relax. Man, nigga, Paul, man.
I really shit get wet. It got wet. Travis Scott in it. Yeah, I'm fucking with you. Nah, but goddamn.
You get, you know what I'm saying? You get chills probably.
I was getting emotional because I grew up with him. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, I
Yeah,
grew up
you
with
watched
Travis
from-
Scott. I watched his whole process literally from when he was in the Classmates. He was in a little duo called the Classmates first. When he broke apart from the Classmates
I ain't
and
know
then
that.
started doing his own solo shit. Like, I watched him from then, bro. Like, ascend to what he is now. So I was watching that documentary. I was just like, what the fuck? That shit was crazy. That shit
Yeah.
had me wet. No bullshit.
Oh shit, man!
Y'all some funny niggas.
You the one who funny.
Bro, we talking about
I ain't even catch it either till he said it the second time.
like, bro, you know when the baby be born, like I ain't cried, but my eyes got wet, bro. Like,
Yeah.
ain't no teardrop for
I
real.
probably would have cried though, baby born. I cried recently though. For the first time in a long time. My little son, he ain't my real son though, but he passed away, man. My lizard. I had a bearded dragon named Uzi the Dragon. Oh man, that shit hurt my heart, boy. I started crying when that nigga died.
How long you had him?
I had him for about 3-4 years.
Word.
Yeah. I ain't never been that heartbroken over nothing in my life. I cried like a bitch. On
You
me.
for exotic animals.
Nah, not for real. I just like that nigga. I don't know. I just like that nigga and I got him. I don't know. That shit hurt my feelings though, but he was like my son for real. Shit had my eyes wet.
You said his name was Uzi?
Yeah, Uzi.
So you
I named
fuck
I don't really listen to Lil Uzi either though for real. I just named it Uzi because you know Uzi slime for real, but he ain't slime though. You get what I'm saying? Same with like lizards, like they slime, but they ain't slime. Like slime is real, like a snake for real. But that's why I named him Uzi though.
It crazy how that popularized that name.
Yeah.
Like,
Wayne been saying slime too though. Wayne was
Nori.
the first rapper.
Nor would have sent for.
Oh, yeah.
So,
Yeah, I did see some shit about that.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, from
He said,
Wayne was the first person I heard saying slime though back then. But
Yeah.
Yo.
But what the future holds for you, man? What's
The future?
coming? Yeah, the future
You worded it like that on purpose?
for sure.
I thought he was talking about future.
On me. By the way, man, before we get into that, I just want everybody to know I don't hate Future, man. I don't got nothing against
Hey,
him,
look.
man. He got something against me.
Hey, look. We
I
love,
should have something against him, but I don't.
we love future over here.
And I feel you. I just want people to know that. Like, I should have something against the man. Cause he really tried me.
Hey, get what happened? Wait, I ain't even really want to dive into that whole shit. Kind of, you probably get asked about that shit. You know what I'm
I do
saying?
get asked about it kind of often, but
I just
don't
want to
care.
know if you didn't like him, but I mean, like his music, but
Yeah, it ain't even that I don't like it. I just don't listen to it.
like how that even felt for him to even.
Weird as fuck. I'm literally sitting on the edge of the bed, like long day at work. I was working 12, 13-hour shifts and shit. Long day at work. I'm just sitting on the bed, check my phone, check. It goes in message requests because I didn't follow him. You feel me? It was in my message request. And it
Oh,
said,
you really don't fuck with future.
yeah, I still
You
don't
don't-
follow him. But I don't follow nobody famous for real. So it ain't no shit like that.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, it's in my message request. I see Future with the blue check next to it. I'm just like, they gotta be a fake ass Future account. You feel me? It can't be real. Cause why would he pick me of all people to say something about? I know he get tagged at least 300-400 times every day in something. Why the fuck he picked me? So I checked my DM and he like, don't at me in your captions or some shit. Like, what? Like, just straight out the gate. Like, what the fuck? But I still kept it cool. I'm like, shit, bro, I was just clearing the air, bro, because the blogs was trying to say I sound like you, and I don't think I do. And then he like, let the bloggers be bloggers, bro. Like, some shit he was saying, some shit, but it was just crazy as fuck. That why are you? I don't know. He reached out to me of all people. I ain't have like 10K followers at this time, bro. Like, I'm nobody for real compared to him. Nobody at all. I don't know. That shit was just so crazy to me, and that kind of made me like want to listen to him even less. You feel me? Cause it's like this nigga just really tried me like for nothing. One of the biggest rappers in the world just really tried me low key, but I still try to keep everything cordial. You know what I mean? Just for business sake. You know what I mean? So like I said, I should have something against him. I have every right to be mad at this nigga and hold something against him, but I'm just like a forgiving type of person, I guess. Like I want harmony. You feel me? At the end of the day, like in all aspects of life, I want harmony and peace. You feel me? I don't want no negativity to be, you feel me, transpiring from anything that got anything to do with me. So try to keep everything cordial.
Cool. You know what I like, man? Your motivational reels, man. You ain't gonna be shit because you fucking scared.
Facts. All you bitch ass niggas watching this shit right now, why the fuck you sitting here watching this interview still? Your bitch ass should have been got up and did something with your life. Puss ass nigga.
That nigga like the average college man. You ain't doing that with yourself.
You spend all day on the phone anyhow.
Look at you right now.
Why not do something that's gonna change your life? Sign up for ICDC. Nah, for real though, man. Cause people need to hear the harsh truth. That's how I talk to my partners for real. Like in real life, I will call Quasino. Like, bro, what the fuck is you doing, bro? Like, this song been sitting on your computer for so long. Why the fuck that bitch ain't uploaded, ready to get dropped? Why you ain't got a budget to push this bitch, nigga? Your ass just sitting here being lazy. Like, I would say shit like that to my partners for real.
Alright, you talking about like budgeting and pushing the records, right?
Yeah.
How long do you spend on the record? Like, we don't give a fuck. How?
Well, that's the longest I ever spent on a record.
Okay.
Because what?
Cause it was him. That was him. Like, I needed that.
And you realize, you know, in your mind, right?
Yeah.
It takes a certain amount of time to. You from Dublin?
Yeah.
Just say if that shit was popping in Dublin, the biggest song in Dublin, right?
Yeah.
You still realize that the whole world has not heard this shit.
I have to explain that to people. Well, I don't have to explain it on my phone.
Nah, I ain't. I'm just doing that. I'm just trying to make a point. To my boy. No, I'm just saying we had a conversation about how long you should push a record. So that one's just.
You should push a record till it gets to where you think it needs to get, honestly. Like, I'm finna get ready to drop a new song next Friday, but I'm still gonna be pushing We Don't Get No Fucks. Still gonna be pushing it. People on my TikTok be like, bro, make another song. Bro, promote another song. Like, bro, just cause you done heard it bit for like 8 months now, these other folks still ain't heard it. It's 7 billion people in the world. That song probably got like 1 million gross. Like including the remix and the regular version and all the music videos and lyric videos and all that shit. It's probably only reached like 1 million people total. That's not a lot. It's a lot, but it's not a lot.
So would you push a song for 3 years?
Of course, if I had to, like for sure I would. If I had to do that, if that's what it took, shit. I got a song called Hold Up. Hold Up came out in what? 2020? That's 3 years ago. That bitch still going up now.
Yeah.
Still going up now. It just recently hit like 500,000 on Spotify. Like probably like 2 months ago or some shit like that. It just randomly hit like 500,000. So I still push it every now and then. I still try to keep it flowing in the algorithm, you feel me?
So look, how did you link up with Duke Deuce on We Don't Get No Fucks?
TikTok helped that shit happen for real. Well, TikTok influenced and Instagram made it happen. Cause on TikTok, I was posting We Don't Get No Fucks heavy. Posting that shit, I go to when I'll be in making like up here, I find little like abandoned spots or something, just pull the car over, set my phone up, record me like singing the song or something. I put the lyrics on the screen, post that bitch on TikTok, and the song just kept like it'd keep going up and shit. Damn near every time I posted, and people was coming like just artists that it sound like, artists they could hear on it, and a few people posted Duke Deuce, like handful of people saying you should get Duke Deuce on this, get Duke Deuce, get Duke Deuce. I never really just listened to his music like that though, but I knew that Crunk Ain't Dead song, so I knew I fucked with him. But when they said that, it took me probably like 3-4 months. No, it didn't take that long. It probably took me like a month or two before I actually like tried to put that shit into the works because people just kept saying it. So I posted on my Instagram a video that I posted on my TikTok, and I put it on my Instagram, and I captioned it like, y'all think I should get Duke Deuce on this? Tag me in the comments and see if he'll fuck with it. Man, that shit went up but for like 10, 20 minutes. It probably ain't had but like 10, 20 comments at the time. People tagging Duke Deuce. And that nigga commented, what the fuck? In the comments. I said, oh shit. He seen it already.
Yeah.
Goddamn, yeah, as soon as he commented on it, like he DM'd me. He was like, this shit hard, what's your number? Or nah, he was like, this shit hard, where you from? Some shit like that. I told him I'm from the dog, goddamn. Then he was asking like, what's your number? Shit like that. I sent him a number, he texted me, goddamn. Sent me his email, like, cause I already had an open verse ready. Cause some of my mind telling me this is gonna be one of them songs that's fitting for a remix. Like, so I already had an open verse ready. As soon as he sent me the email, I sent that bitch straight to him, goddamn. It took him probably about 2 weeks before he got to it. But goddamn, he was just like so genuine and thorough. Like, he was updating me along the way. Like, I ain't forgot about you, gang. Like, he'll call me, like, I ain't forgot about you. Whoop, whoop. One day I'm at the movies with my girl. We just walked out the movies. We in Atlanta. Sitting in the car. Jeff finna crank that bitch up. FaceTime, deuce. Answer that bitch. He in the studio, Jeff. Going crazy. Listen to that bitch. You feel me? And then he play me his verse. I'm like, yeah, I need that ASAP. That's hard. So yeah, that's how that shit came about. He was telling me, like, on the phone, bro, this the hardest song I ever featured on, bro. On my mama, this the hardest song I ever featured on. This nigga got songs with big motherfuckers for real.
Yeah.
And he was like, yeah, this the hardest shit. We got to do a video. We linked up and did a video, and that's how it was just really all organic.
That dope, man. I love to see that. I was damn happy for you when I seen that.
I appreciate it.
That jail happened. I was like, that shit was perfect, man.
I appreciate it.
That shit perfect.
It's a crunk vibe. Like,
yeah,
it's a crunk vibe. I never thought about it like that though till people were saying deuce. And I'm like, you know, yeah. When I made it, I just wanted some high energy shit that people gonna start singing immediately when they come on.
Man, it was crazy though. I don't know if you remember one of the questions I had asked you, but I was like, that shit reminded me of like 3 Sip Mafia and this and that back then.
You did say that. Yeah.
Before even Deuce had hopped on. I don't even think the remix with him and
it wasn't even an idea yet.
Yeah. So for
like
that,
tear the club up type shit.
Exactly.
Type shit.
And
Same
then
vibes.
from Memphis, and it just that's the origin from it.
Right.
That's the origin, man. So man, hey, just tell the people about the future. What's your stuff? Project dropping?
No time soon.
Okay.
No time soon. But I will say, if y'all follow my SoundCloud, just randomly dropping on that bitch now. So like, I
saw you drop like a 4-pack, didn't you?
Yeah, facts. I might just drop a little EP on the cloud every now and then, because the algorithm on SoundCloud, about like TikTok, some shit might just go up.
Yeah, I seen it.
I got some old songs on my SoundCloud just randomly going up now. So like, feel me? So yeah, if you follow my SoundCloud, you might get little exclusives and shit there. But as far as the actual project, probably no time soon. I'm just working on building the brand for real, building a demand for a project. You feel me? Nigga ain't finna just sit in the car listening to a nigga they don't know for 35, 40 minutes straight. You know what I mean? So
Label talk.
for sure. But I'm probably
You gotta lead that leverage though.
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah, I want to build first. I probably ain't gonna sign to no like label no time soon, because no big label with no crazy offering came to me yet. You know what I mean? But I'm always down for good business. For sure, I'm always down for good business. But y'all done had little outreaches like Columbia Records and goddamn a nigga from Darkroom, Interscope. It's an imprint of Interscope that who signed Billie Eilish. He be texting me all the time. Like, he send me beats and shit from some of his producers and shit. Like,
Billie Eilish, he big.
yeah, that'll be hard for sure. But yeah, like, folks been fucking with me though for sure. It just ain't nothing really came about that. Just like, I got to do this.
Yeah.
Ain't none of that shit just happened yet. But
I'm glad you're not jumping.
yeah, I ain't really eager, cause I know the value that my work holds. Not just like for good music's sake, but like for society in general. I feel like I got a good message and good energy in general. So, cause I'm not out here rapping about doing drugs and killing people and shit. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. All that shit lame as hell to me. My partners that do drugs, I be telling them, nigga, you stupid as fuck. Like, stop doing that dumb shit. You feel me? But like, I don't try to put that type of energy into the world. No negative energy for real. Just turn up vibes, have fun, creative expression. Like, that's the type of shit I want to really like push as a person. I mean, as an artist.
Yeah.
So that's pretty much like, yeah, my future is gonna be that though. Just more pushing the agenda. You know, pushing the agenda for artists and creators, especially the independent ones, cause all we got is ourselves at the end of the day. You feel me?
Cause if you don't do it, nobody gonna do it.
Fast. You gotta get up off your fat, lazy, broke ass and make something shake, pussy.
You heard it, man. Man, just like that. Hey, bro, what we know?
We know your type.
Afraid of a fade. It was shame when I said, shit, a spade is a spade. To me, my transition got me showered in praise. From the streets to the stage. The changing